Nearly 6 decades after his first appearance in the Sandra Dee comedy, Take Her, She's Mine, James Brolin remains one of Hollywood's quietly enduring figures. His career has never been about headlines, tabloids, or public spectacle. Instead, it has been defined by dedication to craft, steady professionalism, and a genuine commitment to the people he loves most. James is the kind of actor who lets his work speak for itself, who values depth over glamour, and who has always chosen integrity over attention. A shift behind closed doors. For over 25 years, James has stood steadfastly beside Barbra Streisand, a remarkable woman whose intelligence, creativity, and quiet strength have made her a respected figure in the entertainment world. Their relationship is not defined by grand gestures or public displays, but by mutual respect, trust, and unwavering devotion. Recently, Barbra's health has demanded more attention, prompting James to make a conscious decision to step back from professional opportunities and focus on the present. This choice is not a sacrifice in the traditional sense. It is a reflection of a life built on care, love, and understanding. Behind the gates of their Montecito estate, James has created a world of stability, safety, and presence for Barbra, ensuring that this chapter of life is met with quiet grace and full attention. Prioritizing love over ambition. James's career has always been steady rather than sensational. He has built a body of work that prioritizes meaning, depth, and authenticity over fleeting fame. Barbra, similarly, has chosen a path that balances accomplishment with privacy, understanding that personal fulfillment often matters more than public approval. When James began declining professional opportunities, even ones that were convenient, high-profile, or lucrative, it was not about avoiding work. It was about devotion. Those who know them closely recognize that the decision came from a place of love and care, a desire to nurture Barbra's well-being rather than chase the spotlight. Foundations of a life. James's decision to step back is rooted in a lifetime of experience. Born Craig Kenneth Brutherland in Westwood Village, Los Angeles, he grew up in a household that valued responsibility, discipline, and resilience. His father, Henry, was a building contractor who instilled a strong work ethic, while his mother, Helen, had a brief career as a film extra but focused primarily on raising the family. From a young age, James was fascinated by storytelling, the mechanics of film, the way images and sound could move people, and the power of subtle emotion conveyed on screen. Unlike his peers who dreamed of sports or conventional careers, he spent hours imagining scenes, rehearsing dialogue, and building worlds in his mind that would one day find life in Hollywood. Breaking into Hollywood. Hollywood was not immediately welcoming. Early auditions left him frustrated, dismissed for being too tall, too shy, or too understated in a city that often rewarded flash over substance. Yet James persevered. In his early 20s, he adopted the stage name James Brolin and continued auditioning, believing that authenticity and patience would eventually be recognized. His break came with a recurring role on Marcus Welby, MD, where his portrayal of Dr. Stephen Kiley resonated with audiences. Critics noticed his understated power and emotional depth, and an Emmy soon followed. Even as doors opened, James remained grounded. Fame never became his goal. He valued meaningful work, personal fulfillment, and family above accolades and attention. Meeting Barbra. By the time James met Barbra Streisand in 1996, he had already experienced the highs and lows of Hollywood. He knew what mattered: loyalty, love, and quiet resilience. Barbra, too, had faced her own challenges. Losing her father as an infant, she grew up learning independence and the importance of emotional honesty. She discovered her voice through music, acting, and storytelling, carving a career that balanced creative control with authentic self-expression. By the time she rose to prominence on Broadway and in film, Barbra had cultivated both talent and wisdom, understanding that real achievement required patience, perseverance, and self-awareness. A partnership rooted in respect. James and Barbra's first encounter was warm, humorous, and unpretentious. A blunt comment from Barbra about his hairstyle could have been awkward, but James laughed, revealing a steadiness and warmth that immediately caught her attention. Their relationship grew gradually, rooted in honest conversation, shared values, and mutual respect. James proposed multiple times before Barbra accepted, underscoring the importance of patience and thoughtful commitment in building a lifelong bond. Their wedding in 1998 was intimate and personal, reflecting a philosophy that meaningful connection matters far more than spectacle. Over the years, they navigated blended families, professional pressures, and public scrutiny while maintaining the integrity of their private life. A home of sanctuary, their Montecito home became more than a residence. It became a sanctuary. In a world that often intrudes on private life, James and Barbra cultivated a space of safety, calm, and balance. James enjoys outdoor activities, gardening, and caring for their dogs, while Barbra immerses herself in photography, design, and other creative pursuits. They respect each other's routines and boundaries, understanding that sustaining a long-term partnership requires both closeness and freedom. Their shared love of nature, quiet moments, and thoughtful living has strengthened their bond, creating a foundation of stability that allows them to thrive despite external pressures. Facing life's new chapter, recently Barbra's health challenges have shifted their lives. For a woman accustomed to independence, creativity, and control, facing physical limitations can be profoundly difficult. James has embraced a caregiving role with quiet dedication, attending not only to practical needs, but also to emotional support. He has reduced professional appearances, restructured his schedule, and created an environment where Barbra can feel safe, valued, and cared for. For those who know them, this is not sacrifice. It is a continuation of a life lived in devotion, loyalty, and love. The strength of commitment. James Brolin's quiet heroism lies not in awards or fame, but in the consistent, compassionate presence he brings to life's most challenging moments. By stepping back from the public eye, he prioritizes the well-being of the woman he has shared his life with for more than a quarter century. In a society that glorifies ambition, spectacle, and recognition, James reminds us that true strength is measured in patience, care, and the choice to stand beside a loved one through vulnerability. Shared history, enduring love. The bond between James and Barbra is defined by shared history, respect, and deep understanding. Together, they have weathered professional pressures, public scrutiny, and personal challenges while maintaining the integrity of their connection. Their love is not measured by appearances, accolades, or social validation, but by the consistency, steadiness, and empathy they offer one another. It is in small gestures, quiet conversations, and shared moments of attention that the depth of their relationship is most evident. A legacy beyond the spotlight. While James's career is celebrated on screen, his legacy off-screen is equally meaningful. His devotion to Barbra's well-being exemplifies a form of heroism rarely visible in the public eye. The true work of his life is performed in the intimacy of home through patience, care, and presence. By placing another's needs alongside his own, James demonstrates that love and commitment are active choices, sustained over time and often unseen by the world at large. The nature of partnership. James and Barbra's relationship embodies balance, mutual respect, and shared purpose. Publicly accomplished, they privately prioritize understanding and emotional depth. They navigate careers, fame, and personal trials while safeguarding the essence of their bond. Their story illustrates that the strongest partnerships are not defined by recognition or performance, but by enduring connection, thoughtful care, and shared responsibility. Quiet courage in action. In a culture that equates visibility with value, James Brolin's choice to step back is a remarkable example of quiet courage. True devotion is not always visible. It is the willingness to show up, to support, and to prioritize love over personal ambition. His life reminds us that heroism can be found in patience, presence, and care, and that the most meaningful acts are often those performed in private without applause. Looking forward. As Barbra continues to navigate her health, James's unwavering presence highlights the extraordinary depth of their bond. Their story is a testament to the power of love in action, the commitment to stand beside a partner, to honor their needs, and to navigate life's challenges together. Conclusion. The story of James Brolin and Barbra Streisand is one of quiet strength, enduring love, and unwavering commitment. It transcends fame, awards, and professional achievement, illustrating that the truest acts of courage and devotion are often performed away from public view. Through decades of shared experiences, challenges, and triumphs, they have cultivated a partnership built on respect, trust, and care. James's choice to prioritize Barbara's well-being exemplifies a profound understanding of love, showing that the most meaningful work is often the work no one sees. Their story is a celebration of partnership, patience, and the enduring power of standing together quietly through every chapter of life.